Did you know that May Day, a holiday celebrated on the first day of May, has nothing to do with sending out a distress signal? Surprising, right? Contrary to popular belief, the term May Day is not a cry for help at sea, but rather, it's a celebration with deep historical roots. This day, steeped in tradition, originally marked the change of seasons, welcoming the warmth of summer after a long, cold winter. Imagine it as a massive outdoor party filled with wildflowers, maypole dancing, and even the crowning of a May Queen. It was a day to rejoice in the arrival of a season of growth and abundance. But the story of May Day does not end with flowers and dancing. Over time, it evolved, taking on a new significance in the 19th century. It became a symbol of labor rights, advocating for fair working hours and improved conditions for workers. This shift was largely sparked by the Haymarket Riot of 1886 in Chicago, a labor protest that ended in violence and led to a global recognition of May Day as a workers' holiday. So no, May Day is not about distress signals. It is a celebration of the arrival of summer and labor rights. How cool is that? So, where did May Day start? Well, it's got roots that reach way back into the past. Picture this. It's springtime, and people are celebrating by gathering wildflowers and dancing around maypoles. This isn't a recent thing. Oh no, it is a tradition that is as old as time itself. May Day, you see, has historical ties to Roman and Gaelic festivals. The Romans celebrated Floralia, a festival dedicated to Flora, the goddess of flowers, which influenced the tradition of gathering wildflowers on May Day. The Gaelic festival of Beltane, celebrated on the 1st of May, marked the beginning of summer and involved lighting bonfires, a practice that still exists in some regions today. But that is not all. There is also the tradition of crowning a May Queen. This tradition is thought to have evolved from the Roman festival of honoring Maya, the goddess of springtime, growth, and increase. The May Queen, a symbol of the stillness of nature, is chosen from among the young women of the community and is crowned with greenery and flowers. May Day is also closely related to other festivals like Walpurgis Night and Calan Mai. Walpurgis Night is a traditional spring festival celebrated on the 30th of April or the 1st of May in large parts of Central and Northern Europe. Calan Mai, on the other hand, is the Welsh name for the 1st of May, and the festival associated with this day often involves a procession and a maypole. From crowning the May Queen to dancing around maypoles, May Day has some pretty unique traditions, don't you think? May Day is not just about welcoming summer though, it is also a significant day for workers around the world. You see, during the 19th century, this already ancient festival took on a new role as a beacon for labor rights. It became the rallying cry for an 8-hour workday, a concept that seems so basic to us now, but was once a revolutionary idea. The story of this transformation begins in the heart of America, in the bustling city of Chicago. The year was 1886 and the Industrial Revolution was in full swing. On a day known to us now as the Haymarket Riot, workers took to the streets to protest their inhumane working conditions. They demanded shorter hours, better pay, and safer workplaces. But the peaceful protests soon turned violent, leading to a wave of repression that swept across the country. In the aftermath of this tragic event, labor activists around the globe saw the need for a day to commemorate the struggle of workers. And so, May Day evolved into International Workers' Day. This day became a symbol of the fight for fair labor practices, serving as a reminder of the sacrifices made by those brave Chicago workers. Today, International Workers' Day is an official holiday in 66 countries. From parades to protests, people come together to honor the working classes and advocate for labor rights. Yet, it is interesting to note that in the United States, where the event that inspired this day took place, May Day is not widely recognized. Instead, they celebrate Labor Day in September. So, while we are enjoying the start of summer, let us not forget the fight for workers' rights that May Day also represents. After all, the rights and privileges we enjoy today were hard-won by those who came before us. And it is up to us to ensure that their legacy continues to inspire and motivate the fight for fair labor practices around the world. Now, how do we celebrate May Day today, you ask? Well, the time-honored traditions of May Day have evolved and adapted to the modern world in fascinating ways. For instance, in some regions, May devotions to the Blessed Virgin Mary have become a significant part of the May Day festivities. These religious observances have added a layer of spiritual significance to the day, highlighting the way ancient and modern traditions can seamlessly merge. Further, May Day is still recognized as International Workers' Day in many parts of the world. This day is a celebration of laborers and the working classes, a nod to the historical roots of the day in the struggle for labor rights and an 8-hour workday. Demonstrations, parades, and various activities are held to honor workers, reflecting the enduring relevance of the day in the context of labor rights. Interestingly, neo-pagans have also found a place for May Day in their religious celebrations. They have incorporated the day into their calendar, once again showing the flexibility and adaptability of this age-old tradition. The day's pagan roots in the celebration of spring and fertility find new expression in these modern interpretations. However, despite its widespread recognition and diverse celebrations, May Day's status as an official holiday varies globally. It is officially recognized in 66 countries, with festivities ranging from public holidays to workers' parades. Yet in the United States, its recognition is not as broad. Here, Labor Day, celebrated in September, has taken precedence, distancing from May Day's radical associations. Regardless of these geographical variations, May Day continues to be a day of celebration and recognition around the world. Its rich tapestry of traditions, old and new, religious and secular, public and private, testifies to its enduring appeal and significance. Whether it is a public holiday or a religious observance, May Day continues to be a day of celebration and recognition around the world.
Thank you for watching. Hope you found this video informative and entertaining. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. We do like to know and hear your feedback. And if you have the means, please consider supporting us on Patreon, where you can get early access to our videos, and where we post bonus material. Till next time, this is Geeky Tidbits saying cheers and have a good day.